Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is clone this VM. I've got one of these things. I need two. And now that I'm doing this, I can, if I would do one, I could just as easily do 3 or 4. So actually, I'm going to go here, VM, manage, clone. Boom. Now the thing I want to do, I haven't actually created the data stores on these things. So the hard drive is there, but the data store is not yet. What I am going to do is clone it. Let's see, so I click next. I'm going to create a full clone. I do not want a linked clone of this. I'm okay. Okay, cloning. Ooh, I think it clicked through too fast on me because I actually, no, what? You know what? I'm going to throw that away because that is not what I want. Yeah. VM, it clicked through too fast. Manage, delete. Yeah, throw this away because I wanted to rename this thing. What is it doing? Cancel. No. Yes. It's very kindly remind VM file manage clone next full clone next. Okay, now what I want to do here is give it a different name. I'm going to call this one 2. It's going to put it in and I'm going to put it in I'm going to put it on my D drive in VMs, not where it wanted to put it in my local directory. That's obviously not what I want. So you can actually see the lock file from my first one because it's open right here. Whenever you see one of these lock files, that's what it means. Next, finish. Existing virtual machine. Okay. Cancel. Okay, I see the problem here. eSXI 67-8-2. Yeah, it didn't give it a name. I probably have to fix that on the other one as well while I'm doing this. So I can actually close this, close. I can close one. That will allow me to do the file management I need in my D drive right quick. As you can see, I need a new directory here. This is actually something I'm going to have to do again in just a minute, just a little while when I build my vCenter server, because it's going to need a destination directory, eSXI-67-KMP-1, enter. So I can take my NVRAM and all of this, no, not that, let's see, view, details. I can take all of this very carefully and move it. My Windows system has decided it wants to open everything. So there we go. Now I can, actually the next thing I need to do is I can move these. I can take this, move into there. File, I'm going to reopen that VM because it's lost itself. VMs, 1, there's my VMX. If you wanted to make changes, add a BIOS delay or whatnot, you could edit your VMX file. You can more or less do the same thing. And let me drag this one up here. I think that worked. No, it did not. Come on, yeah. Let me see. Okay, share. Okay. Okay, there it goes. It didn't believe me the first time. So now I can see all of these at the same time. I can fire one again, and I am going to say I moved it. Now, what I'm going to do differently with 2, as it's booting, is boom. It should notice that it is not the same eSXI host. Now, if I do have a UUID conflict here, I'm going to have to work on that here in just a minute. Actually, this is something we can look at in just let me do this side by side. So there's my AMP1. There's 2. As you can see, they have different VMDKs, but these VMDKs might have the same UUID. I can actually edit this with Notepad. Drag this over here. Let me see. You can actually see my UUID for 2. Actually, this is 1. And edit with Notepad. And I have 1BAD4EDA. And okay, good. These are 2 different UUIDs. That is a very good thing. So this will not fight me. Good. Brilliant. No. So what I can now do is on 2, I can add its appropriate IP address and go from there. The next thing I'm going to do is install vCenter. So thanks.